then it gets tricky. Like, the way Razor wins this lane is by doing this right now. And Bulba, every time Pycat runs after him and tries to drain, you can always just do this. He mistimed it a little bit here, so Pycat didn't get the knockback, as we're missing actually 2 kills. I don't know if he got that on camera. He did not.
Well, the trade.
Today we have Pimp Muckle on camera.
Yes.
All right.
Not me, guys. Not the play-by-play. No, he's been doing a great job. We'll let him off. We'll let him off. He's fine. But so
yeah, he did a better job than you in Game 1, that's for sure.
First blood, of course, goes to the side of 4 Clovers there. They did claim it. Looking towards the mid lane. Yawar has been given a lot of space. But at the same time, Bambo's headed back off to clear up some of the jungle camps with the help of EGM. In top lane, they're trying to go in. They know Swift Ending's on his own. They've got a fair bit of damage here with the Clinks. 3 points in the Searing Arrows. Maledict as well, taking him down. He's trying to juke this one out, but Aui's moving forward. He's got a Soul Assumption. The charges aren't there, but he's waiting for the Grave Chill, which he's going to have in a second, and here we go. DC should be able to close the gap, and they should find this with a couple of arrows to the backside, as they will pick off the kill onto the Centaurs. So, nice realization there from DC that there were no supports top, and even though the ward's now... And still mid lane, well, we've got Saxa. He's come here to soak up some of the XP against Yawar, but Yawar's had a lot of space. I mean, he's now sitting at 44 CS, 8 minutes in. He's been having a grand old time in the bottom lane indeed. Pycat caught out by the cogs, but he's getting a good static link off there. He's stolen 112, 140. He's got to be careful though, because Yawar's moving in on the Morphling, and Aui's there ready and waiting on the high ground. Gets the Grave Chill off. Pycat trying to do what he can with the stolen damage. It isn't enough to find anything in return, and it'll be Aui picking up that kill there with Available. And we'll see if Bambo's able to find anything, but I think if Bulba continues to hang around here, this could really pay off for DC. Oh,
relocate.
Okay, straight behind TC. They've already gone in, and well, that's going to be a kill already. Bulba, even though he's there, the hookshot did come out, but it didn't achieve anything. Biryu tried to TP out, will just get himself away. But the fact that they send all 5 heroes up to the top lane here with a very nice relocate to catch out TC means they get the kill.
And that means if he rushes and Ags, which is something we don't see that often these days, most of the time we get a...
Biryu, he's walked out, but Bambo's there with the blink and the 1-2 combo. More than enough to bring down the...
They could just take full control if they see that greedy build. I don't know. It looks like it is what Yawar's doing. I think either you go the Lincolns into... Oh, wait, Pycat's dead.
Giant to death ward.
Gone.
No way he's getting out of that one.
With a Centaur Axe. And it's very difficult for them to prevent him from casting a good, well-timed Stampede. They don't have massive single-target lockdown. Now finally they are going to go for Roshan, by the way. Nice hook from Bulba.
It looked a bit dodged, but it latched on. Bambo straight in with the blink onto 2. Has managed to burst down the Witch Doctor. The Soul Assumption will find the Centaur in return. TC's out of mana, but he does manage to get off the Skeleton Walk. He's on the retreat. Aui just popping back a Soul Assumption. Bambo trying to chase it down, but the Familiar stuns very nicely, catching out all 4 at the side of 4 Clovers. Bambo moving forward. He's going to blink in. Has got the Avalanche. Toss as well onto Aui and Bulba. Bulba gets bursted down with the Fade Bolt. Now Aui with the Grave Chill will be able to steal that damage to get himself out of there. But a 2-for-1 trade favouring the side of 4 Clovers, and well, 4 Clovers proving that this might not be the time that that of DC's. And I'm just kind of looking to see what DC are going to be able to do to stop that kind of push once it comes online.
If you lose a team fight as DC post 25 minutes, you lose the lane of Rex. Relocate.
Yeah, they're going to find it as well. Bambo with a very nice blink down with the dust as well. Catches out TC. Pycat's there to ensure that they do get the kill. And well, we kind of expected it with the old Tiny IO combination, but he may just be tanking this gank here as DC move in. I don't think there's any way that Saxa can save himself. They don't have any kind of relocate to offer any kind of backup, and yeah, Saxa will just get taken down. They're easy pick off of the side of DC, but well, as I said, he did kind of tank the gank there with that smoke. Ambo moving up to the high ground. He's found Biryu and straight away with the combo, trying to get the punches in as well. Toss should finish off the Witch Doctor. It will do. Roshan still alive. They haven't quite entered the pit, and well, DC, they'll get away with it. Oh no, more. Okay, 4 Clovers actually managed to kill Roshan. DC do end up getting the Aegis onto the Morphling though. Nice hoof stomp onto Aui, and oh, they caught out Bulba as well. They get both of them. 3 heroes down at the moment on the side of DC. Is it going to be any more? Looks like Yawar's going to be able to get himself back to base. TC just farming the jungle. So Radiant are able to steal the Roche kill. How did they kill Roche? Clinks, a freaking Morphling, a Visage was so good, hitting away at Roshan. I don't know. Well, Bambo's going to be careful. Casket is very nice. Bounces between the 3 of them. Aui with the Soul Assumption. The bounce is continuing to be an hindrance. Will be able to turn around and get the Avalanche off. Trying to find that Soup Stomp, but whoa, he's going to toss back Bulba. Deathfall comes down. Swift Ending going like the waveform. Will finish it off. Yawar with a kill there. TC, while he's able to find Bambo, this is 2 big kills. EGM will be able to relocate out. but he's going to be coming back in any second, and I don't think 4Clover are going to be in any form to try and turn this fight. I doubt Pycat. He might try to look to go for the tether escape, and he's sure the cogs push back. No, they dispatch of the IO before he has any chance to tether across to Pycat. And that's a big fight there for DC. 3 pretty high-priority kills at this point.
Yeah, 4CL fall a little bit to their over-aggression there. It's understandable they're feeling confident. They just had a really good fight. I think they did get the Tier 2 tower in that push at the very least, but good response from DC, definitely keeping them in the game right here. Gonna pull the graph quite a bit down here. But just imagine if they got the Roche kill themselves. Like, this graph would be so different right now. The gold would be close to even, and instead it's a 3k lead for the Radiant. So, big
they want to defend this. Swift Dennings TP'd in. There's also going to be a TP from Bambo, but Bambo...
Perfect bird drop!
Hook shot as well. This is massive. Soul Assumption, they'll bring Bambo down. Now they're paralyzing Cosmos, and Swift Dennings, Pycat's turned up. We'll try and fight through this, but Biryu is still alive here. Yawar as well. And now TC lays down the damage. They found the Razor as well. Swift Dennings does get himself up to the high ground, will escape, but now they're chasing down Saxa. Aoi looking to try and find the vision here for the Grave Chill. And Saxa with the Soul Rave form will be able to get himself away. TC needs to be a little bit careful as the spirits are flying through. And DC may just leave it at that. They lose Bulba, but a lovely initiation means...
With Deso, and there's a Morphling who's starting to hit hard. Like, it's an absolute no-brainer. You need to fill up with armor or Ghost Scepters. So the Ghost Scepters, speaking of that, they have one on Rubik.
Can set this. I mean, EGM is there and they know it. They found it with the rocket flare. This is big. If they can take that IO away from the Tiny. Now, certainly Bambo, he's stuck all alone. He's trying to get close for the relocate, and he will. Does manage to get himself next to the IO, and it will almost certainly just be EGM paying with his life. I don't think there's any way that 4Clover can try and form a fight around this point. They will have to let EGM go as he returns. They do catch out the IO, but I've got to be honest, nicely done there in the sense that they do manage to save Bambo from
just got a Rax almost for
I was gonna
free.
Say,
I don't know why DC no TPs or what's going on. They have plenty of TPs. They're giving a range fraction free. What's going on?
Well, they've managed to catch out Bambo. Well, Bambo just turns around for a toss onto Yawar. Bulba. He's found EGM with the help of Aoi and Biryu. They should be able to find that. So that's going to be the first casualty here, getting that IO. Bambo
they saw Bambo with the rocket.
Flare has spotted him out. Bulba leading him with a hook shot. They've caught Bambo in the sidelines. He's trying to turn and punch Bulba, but the Death Ward will enable the side of DC to find themselves the kills. So they get 2, but as you said, they do give away a ranged Rax on the top lane.
That top range Rax, I think it's going to be their only Rax in the game. I think it might be too late now. They need a really good play.
Well, if there's anyone to make really good plays going from the last couple of series, Bambo. I think they'll be riding a lot on his big decisions here. Oh, Pycat, they've spotted him out. The hook shot and TC with the damage. Now with that Demon Edge on top of the Desolator. Melts through Pyke, and that's even with what he's got a decent amount, 18R at the moment. They're trying to chase down, maybe find even more Bulba. Trying to move himself in position. He's got the 4 stuff and the cogs available if he can find the angle, but Max is just a little bit too speedy, will be able to escape. But Pycat down for 50 seconds.
And this time, DC are not going to let it happen. So AUI ports down to bottom. It intimidates Bambo as well as EGM away. Now Bambo's starting to feel a little more confident as he sees more heroes. Miz is going to start going to hit a little bit. Actually putting a lot of damage into Aoi here. But Birds get some.
Grave Chill and the TPs, but the relocate straight out. They need to get Bambo out of there.
Yeah, so EGM is dead now.
Yeah, there's no way that he's going to be able to get himself out. There is a creep wave coming in. Maybe he can find a tether, but with the familiar stuns and the cogs.
Best of luck.
It's enter hard mode here as, EGM gets himself shoved up to the north. Aoi will find himself the kill. Now it's going to be IO down now for 50 seconds, and Bambo is there with EGM. Playing up Yawar as he comes forward. TC is down the sideline. They're going to go straight for it. Bambo in with a blink of the damage onto Yawar. It's a huge amount, but he does manage to begin that morph. Tries to turn and fight. In fact, Yawar has got the Aegis. He's ready for round 2. Bulba, the hook shot will miss, but he gets himself close. TC did manage to finish off the kill onto EGM, and now the damage onto Bambo. TC, with the MK being desolated, just melts through the Tiny. And Bambo hits the deck for a minute. No buyback in the bank for him at the moment, and this could be pretty damn costly. For the damage he's got on his Clinks is just going to be superior from the side of DC, and 4Clovers need to do something to stop this. They've popped the fortification, but DC just stand there strong. They've found the tier 3, head towards the racks now with the Stampede. They're trying to fight, going forward, telekinesis, but no, the Who Stomp. DC getting caught up with the Death Ward from the low ground. Biryu trying to fight through it all, but Mel is not going to save Swift Ending. He goes down, he drops along with EGM. Bambo's yet to re-enter the fight. Pycat out of mana, almost out of health as well. and DC remain there. They did lose TC. They will decide to back off. Now Bambo is turning up. He's trying to look for the cleanup, but Yawar starting to morph into strength and turning to fight. And Owie, with the damage from the familiars, will bring down Bambo. He's now down for 70 seconds. Swift ending, getting shoved back by the cogs. Bulba with the old little walk around, pops the blade mail. He will pop himself. Pycat gets caught out by the stun. Saxa, the bounces, the adaptive strike, pushing back the Rubik. Now they try and chase down Owie. Owie moving back, but the blink forward is there from Swift ending. Hasn't got the Who stop for a couple of seconds now. He's just going to look for the TP out. They will find the kill. Saxa with a stolen adaptive strike to cancel that. 3 heroes taken down with the side of DC. And 4Clover, they do manage to defend their racks. The familiars are trying to do what they can, but the AC on Pycat. They realize that this is the time to fight and to catch them out. Bambo moving forward. The paralyzing cast, and here's the death ward again from Biryu's getting a lovely channel off here. Saxa will be able to get himself back. The Stampede has been popped, but now the cogs trapping the Rubik in place. Soul Assumption bringing Saxa low, sending the familiars as well. Rubik going to be the first casualty here as the rest of the side of 4Clover will continue to retreat. There's going to be the relocate out, and whoa, it's the relocate in fact. Bambo and EGM straight up to the top lane. They're going to get themselves a cheeky racks. Owie turns out saying, what the hell happened here? And Bambo clears out the lane, and he'll back himself up. They did lose EGM on the relocate back to the bottom lane, but you said it earlier, Sin, these are the kind of plays at this point that 4Clover have got to go for if they want to stay in the game.
The cooldown on this is lower than his respawn, so go straight. Relocate mid.
Relocate. Okay, Bambo and EGM, they want to go for another bit of it. They're going to find the tier 3. And now the hook shot from Bulba is there, though. EGM getting low, trying to keep himself alive, but he'll get popped. Now Bambo, he's all alone. TC with a right click. They'll bring down the Tiny. And at the moment now, 3 heroes dead on the side of 4Clover. They do find the tier 3. They got a little bit of damage onto the racks, and okay, they're finding more. They've chased down Pycat. Pycat will initiate the static link, but they've got the control. Biryu just drops down the death ward here. They want to find this Razor. They want him dead. They're going to chase it down. Owie with a rod of Owie, in fact, and it's going to be Pycat. Pops the Eye of the Storm, won't do anything in return, and he is down Tiny. Flying back, and the action's going to continue because Yua's trying to get the push on. He's found Saxa, but Saxa has the Ghost Scepter. Bambo doing a lot of damage here. Yua's got to be a little bit careful. Turns around with the adaptive. He's into agility, so the stun length is not there. Saxa continuing to chase, and Yua just a little bit too speedy there. Will be able to get himself out and away. The tier 3 was taken. The rack's now exposed.
This is a Roche if they want it.
It's pretty crazy that no, it was another lane that they've got to be very careful about.
Yeah, this allows them to take megas in one push.
TC.
So if they get that opening now.
Looking for the bit. That's a sad IO.
I mean, you've got to empathize with him, but at the same time, that's fucking funny. Like,
poor EGM.
He just disappeared. He needs a Ghost Scepter badly on this IO.
I'm surprised he hasn't managed to find it sooner. I guess he's...
The Force Staff was a good pickup against Clock. Like, yes. It makes a lot of sense to at least have one on the team.
But he's getting close and personal. Hook shot on Swift ending. Back south. Forces himself in. And, well, Saxa's going to be the focus here. You are moving forward, but the Ghost Scepter from Saxa, he will be able to get himself out. There's been a buyback from EGM. They want to try and keep these melee racks alive. Bambo moving forward, and here we go with the Avalanche. Toss combo onto Yawar, but Yawar goes straight in onto Bambo, and the damage! Bambo's going to drop TC there with the final touch as the arrow flies through. BKB's been popped. They'll head their attention towards the racks, and they'll clear out top lane, and they may just be in a position to look for more, as that's going to be 80 seconds on the death timer here for Bambo, and all mid lane Pycat. He's trying to get a page out of the book of Bambo, and the hook shot missing will mean that he actually gets away with that. You know how quickly that, and he's going to go for it, potentially. Look, he's ready to jump as soon as any kind of fight kicks off in the mid lane. He's just going to go for it now. Straight into the melee rack. There's a fortification available, and it will be popped. TC does manage to force that Bulba straight in onto Bambo. Bambo turning around, and oh, Bulba, you need to be careful there. Get shut the hell down. And now Bambo moving forward onto Yawar and Biryu. Biryu gets out the cast. TC with the damage onto Bambo, but Bambo is able to lift Biryu. Now with the ult, the Eliminate the Aghanim's, but it does get cancelled. No one to die other than Bulba as of yet. Pycat coming in with the Eye of the Storm, and DC again a little bit scared of continuing this fight. They do back off, as they did throw a lot into that.
That's
again,
big for
4Clover
DC.
hold the base.
It's big for DC though. They only...
Bulba looking for a hook shot. Saxa, he's going to walk in, and Saxa, oh, he could be the one tanking this. We'll get the telekinesis off, but it just doesn't matter. Owie with a Soul Assumption in Yawar with the adaptive strike. Bulba, he's found this hook shot onto Swift ending. Does manage to get himself onto the high ground, but at the same time, Bulba there, ready and waiting to chase it down. Blink forward from Bambo, looking to disperse the clock. Bulba getting low, has the blade mail. Doesn't matter, one more slap will do it, but it's actually TC who's found EGM once more. There's going to be buyback from Saxa, and TC pops the BKB. Now with the IO down, Rubik, what do you reckon to this, eh?
There we go. I am totally down with
Bambo
this.
play.
All in.
Let's see what it can achieve. There may be a fight. TC's going to spot it out, though. Willie notices the rapier. Bambo moving forward here onto Owie. The damage is not quite enough, even with the rapier. Owie's able to get off the Grave Chill and will live. They've lost already the Aegis here on the side of DC. Yoa's going to be back for round 2, and Owie actually getting the killing spree as he finds EGM Swift ending, trying to chase down Owie, but they can't quite find it. Ball was there with a hook shot to save Owie, and now Bambo's caught out. They've lost the rapier. Rapier hits the deck. Bambo now down for 85 seconds. They can't kill Owie. Owie's not even going to die amidst the entirety of that. Owie will live on. And this, at this point, this is it. GG well played is called. The rapier. An admirable fight by 4 Clovers. DC